Okay, now we're going to get into the action with this prompt. Here is the prompt. A massive crocodile lunging out of the water in midair, grabbing an antelope by the leg. Water splashing dramatically everywhere. Animals in the background leaping away in shock. Slow motion effect, hyper-realistic, high dynamic range, cinematic tension. Now for the scene itself, it's just one single word, but it's a very important word. It's the word explosion. I want there to be an explosion of motion in this scene. So that means we're going to have a lot of things going on. We have a crocodile that is launching itself out of the water. It's going to grab an antelope. They're both going to be in midair for a moment. There's going to be a ton of splashing. We also have other animals that are in the background, and they're going to be reacting to this. And of course, we want to have this kind of slow motion effect. So let's start off with the obvious here, the crocodile and the antelope. Now, the crocodile is going to be the center of attention here, but I also want the antelope to be pretty dynamic as well. So I'm going to make sure that I put the word dynamic in front of antelope, just so that I can make sure that it really stands out. Also, notice how I've capitalized splashing here. That's because I want the word splashing to stand out, and I want it to be more of a dramatic word. For the style, I'm going to go with dramatic. I am going to add R16.9 because I do like that aspect ratio. I am also going to add a V6 because I feel like with this kind of scene, version 6 will work really nicely. For the other styles, I'm going to go with cinematic. Now, usually I don't add multiple styles, but I think in this case I am going to add 2 more styles. I'm going to go with high dynamic range, and I'm also going to go with no motion blur. Now, normally I love motion blur, but in this particular scene, I want to have a lot of motion. So I think not having any motion blur will really drive home the idea of all this crazy motion that's happening in this one frame. And here is the image.